For all of the amigurumis that we're going to be making, we are going to be doing the yarn under method when we make our single crochets. So you're not going to insert your hook and yarn over like that. You're going to yarn under. All of these projects will begin with a magic ring, so I'm going to slowly explain my favorite method to do that. Go ahead and begin with your preferred method. If you want to chain 3 and slip stitch to the first to make a circle to work into, if you want to chain 2 and work into the first chain, it is totally up to you. Tail of the yarn is going to be in your right hand. Take your left hand, palm down, place the yarn between your middle and your index finger with it over your index finger. So in between, over, and now turn your hand around. And now all of the yarn is going to be over those 3 fingers here. You're going to take your ring finger and your pinky and you're going to pinch that down and hold it so it doesn't move. And then you're going to take your middle finger and your thumb and you're going to just pinch the yarn. And now you're going to take your tail and you're going to make a loop that goes under the point you were pinching. So you're holding that point, now you're going to loop it under and pinch that new spot. Boom, that's it. Now you're going to insert your hook face down. You're going to grab the yarn, bring it through, twist your hook towards you, up and towards you. So hook face down, grabs the yarn, pull it through the circle, twist towards you and up. And now you're going to chain 1. Insert your hook, yarn under, pull through. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both. And you're going to do that 6 times. We want to have 6 stitches. And we are also going to be working in a continuous round. We are not going to slip stitch and chain 1 at the end. 2, 4, 5, 1 more, 6. And so now we're going to pull our ring nice and tight. And now we're going to increase in every stitch around. And so we're going to work into our first single crochet that we made, and we're going to place 2 single crochets into that stitch. 1 and 2, and now let's pause and we're going to pop that into first stitch of our round. And now we're going to continue increasing in every stitch around, and you will end up with 12 stitches or 12 single crochets at the end of this round. And so now for round 3, I'm going to single crochet all the way around 20 times. And so I will do the first row with you and then just repeat it 19 times. And then I will meet you at the end, once we've done all of that, to decrease and finish off our little wormy. So that was 1 of 20. Do it 19 more times, and then I will see you to finish off our little wormy. So I have done my 20 rows of single crochet, and now I'm going to take my floral wire, and I've already bent it in half, and I'm going to take these sharp ends, and I'm just going to bend them down so that they can't poke through the worm. And I folded it in half. We can see that length here. I'm going to fold it in half one more time, going right below that loop too, just so it's a good size. And then I'll just do some twisties to really secure that. And like I said, this is optional. You don't have to do this part, but if you don't, then you've just made a tube, which is still cute. And so now we're going to take our polyfill and we are just going to stuff, stuff, stuff until it is completely firm from top to bottom. And just keep making sure that you are getting it on all sides of the wire. You want the wire to be completely surrounded by the cotton. And so just keep stuffing it and I will see you when you finish that. Now our next step is to decrease all the way around. So we have 6 stitches left. So take out your stitch marker and we're going to do invisible decreases. And so we're going to go into the front loop of the first and the back loop of the second. And then we're going to yarn under, grab that and pull it through and make a single crochet. And I'm going to go ahead and pop my stitch marker there. And so I'm just going to continue decreasing all the way around, going through the front loop of the first, the back loop of the second, yarning under, making a single crochet. final single crochet. Alrighty, and there's still a little bit of a hole there, but we're going to fasten off and then go ahead and grab make it a bit of a long tail because we're going to use this to do a nice little close on this, and then we will weave it through to hide it. Go ahead and cut it. Take your stitch marker off. Take your tapestry needle, and you are going to go through the front loop of every stitch. Let's make sure that's in focus. Okay. We're going to go through the front loop only of every stitch. You might only be able to get through 2 or 3 at a time, but that's okay. This is the first 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I like to pop it through your first, where you fastened off. Just keep it nice and secure, and then just weave it all the way around the worm. Go across. It's going to get stuck in the cotton and in the wire, and it'll keep it nice and secure. Oopsies. So just keep going everywhere all around the worm and hide that tail. Alrighty, and now the wire in there made it a little hard to stuff, so just roll it. There is worm number 2, bendable and posable. Get our other worm friend. Make him kiss. So that's us if we were worms.